That's about as good as it gets. That firewood right there, it's all ash. I might have cut a couple sticks of maple, that's it. All that ash has been just perfect firewood. You got green ash here, and the stuff that's dead isn't too far gone. So a lot of the ash, the ash borer wipe everything out. But the stuff here actually has leaves on it. Yeah, so that stuff there is just gravy. Gravy. And so he's going to get a load of that. He got a load of, a load of popple out of here, 2 loads of popple out of here. Yeah. But, so much fun. Now I got a bunch of hardwood here stacked up, and all the way back there stacked up behind us. So now I'm just trying to get the wood out of here. Josh is chipping on a hairy, ugly beech. But, yeah, it's been a fun day so far. Chippers obviously put back together. Why I didn't get a video of that, my apologies. I don't know why I didn't, but I did. But got the belts put back on there. There was some squeaking from the loader pump belts there, so we put different belts on there. But yeah, so far so good. This is load number 5 since we've got the belts on there. So everything's clicking along. Everything sounds good. Everything's rolling good. Like I said, a lot of ash. A lot of ash in the hardwood. A lot of maple too. But the maple didn't have as good a firewood. Yeah, it's been... I don't know why I make these videos. I was just thinking while I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, it's been a good day so far. And you think like, what if we get jinxed? You know what I mean? But I had to show you that firewood. Load of that. Just easy pickings there. Easy. I'm cutting it as long as I can. Now to cut it, you got to pull it over here. I'm trying to pull it over here as much as I can. That's 16 foot right there. That's not long enough. So I need to pull it to the side. You got to have it at an angle like this to get it to slip all the way through there. A little tricky, but it's not as easy as the other one where you can actually pull it up closer to you. But it all works. It all works. But that load of firewood there, sheesh. I love burning ash. That's my favorite burn. We're all done for the day. So we had the log truck come by and snagged another load of logs off us. I got 10 foot ash right there and right there cut. They wanted that separated. Got that slashed out. And then 10 foot maple over there. And then you got 8 foot hardwood here and then 8 foot. It's that's a bunch of basswood that'll go in with the aspen. But yeah, and then you got firewood back there. So when you're slashing, you just gotta the basswood grows with the hardwood, but you can't put it in with that. So you kind of have to sort it all out. So you kind of have to be, you got to be on your best behavior when you're slashing hardwood. Just for us, I guess. Everybody's different because you got to know if it's firewood, if it goes here, if it goes here, if it goes there. It's not that many sorts really. I mean, so a lot of people do a lot more sorts than that, but it is what it is. So yeah, it's when we do the aspen, it's pretty simple. That all gets cut. Right now we're cutting it all 8 foot. There's some big basswood there. Some big basswood there. Slippery stuff. So that all just gets cut into 8 foot. So that's pretty simple. There's no firewood out of it. No, nothing like that. But then when you get to hardwood, you have to kind of be on your tiptoes. Because even an aspen will slip in every now and then when they throw it in the way. You know, it grows with the other stuff. Getting ready for morning. Getting me all hooked up. Trying not to step on the basswood because I know I'll probably fall. The bark is still slipping. Look at them poles. Look at them poles. Oh. There's little itty bitty tops on them. That's what you like. So, yeah, the ash, or I can't even say the ash, you got to be careful because you're getting to some rot. When you get in the rot, you don't want it for anything. You don't want it for firewood because if you deliver rotten firewood to somebody's house, then they're going to get mad at you. So you got to watch for that too. Birch is just like there's some birch I cut. Birch, no firewood out of that, just logs. Just 8-footers. But that, I don't see any here. I mean, there was one today that I could have, but I didn't. It was ugly. It wasn't pretty, so therefore it just went through there and disappeared. But, yeah, a little bit of bark there. He's cleaning up that. That's what he's trying to get ready for morning. He'll have this. He'll probably have, we've got 2 in here now. He can put like 4 or 5 bundles in here, and then we get here in the morning and we can take off like a house of fire. So, had one issue with the slasher. I noticed it yesterday when I started to slash the end of the day. And the chipper broke and I had to drive it over there to fix that. But my butt plate here is, that's what hold her in there. And this side all fell out. So I actually had to fix her up a little bit. I just had bolts. She's not smashed down tight, but that'll work. And the other 2 didn't want to line up. So therefore, she only got 2 in her. And I think we'll be fine. She got a little bit of a gap there, but I think we'll be, I'm just taking it easy on there until we can fix it permanently. You can run longer bolts through there and then put a nut in the bottom too. It's thread on the bottom, that's how it works. But it's got these little cat dealios. Those fancy things there. You know what I mean? Instead of those, but I had those in the tool truck. So that worked. But it was starting to get a little sloppy, you can tell real quick. There was problems yesterday with her, but the saw's cutting good. Saw's cutting good still. She got her big old saw, just blowing the sawdust. Look at that firewood. But yeah, everything's good. Saw's holding together nice. Starting to get a little paint wear off her from the sawdust. That'll start eating into the steel eventually. But Josh is getting some fuel. So slash was good, but them poles right there, gravy. So you gotta kind of watch, see, because there'll be basswood like that piece over there. That piece is basswood, and if you're not paying attention, you'll cut some basswood and a firewood or something, and then you get into a problem because they don't look, the bark don't look that different. You get tricked easily. But see, if you just look at that, that's basswood right there. That's ash. So if you just look at the 2, they don't look too far off. We look at that yellow. It's got that yellow. That and the bark right now is just coming right off. So yeah, those 3 there are basswood. He's got a little green tint to it, and that's ash and ash and ash. Maple.